Hey friends, welcome to Quest for Tech. I cannot believe it's been a year since we uploaded our most watched video so far for the Shark IQ robot vacuum with self-empty base. Thank you so much to everyone who watched it and to everyone that subscribed and to everyone that continues to give our channel a shot. Y'all are truly amazing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and hit that bell notification so you know when our new videos come out. And don't forget, we're giving away more Best Buy gift cards just like we did last week, plus a Terralex foot massager at 1,400 subscribers. So please subscribe and be part of the Quest for Tech family. With that being said, let's jump into the deep end and see if our baby shark has grown into a daily reliable robot vacuum, and give you an idea of how your own Shark IQ will hold up after a year. And just to let you know friends, this video is more of an update on how the Shark has performed for us after a year. If you want to see our complete review of the Shark IQ with self-empty base, go ahead and click the link at the top and check it out. Alright, so how has the Shark IQ with self-empty base performed for us for the first 11 months or so? Now, the price has dropped a lot in the past year. We originally paid $7.99 plus tax from Shark's website, and now you can get it for $5.99 or even $4.99 at most places like Best Buy, Amazon, and Bed Bath & Beyond. Let me say right now, spoiler alert, it's definitely worth that price. $4.99 is a great price for this robot. We've gotten so much use out of this robot vacuum. We've ran it hundreds of times by now, day after day, once in a day, twice a day. It's definitely got its share of use. And a year later, it still works nearly as good as it did when we first bought it. So that alone has made us happy with our investment. Suction power was great when we first started using it, and it's still pretty good now. Carpets, floors, area rugs, it does most of them very well. We always keep our Shark on high power, which you can change in the app if you want more battery life, but to get that best suction possible, you want to keep it on high power, and that's where we keep it, even if it uses more battery. The Shark IQ still does a good job returning to its base when it needs a charge or to empty itself, so you don't have to worry about the battery life most of the time. Speaking of the battery, we have noticed a slight drop in the overall runtime. At first, we got around 90 minutes of cleaning before it needed to return to the base and recharge. Now it's more like 60 minutes, maybe 75 on medium power. And a lot of that really depends on if it gets stuck under a chair or between a table or rug, how many times it's bumping into something trying to figure its way out of a mess. So it all depends, but normally we get around an hour or so before it needs to go back to the base, charge up, and then continue cleaning. So to clean our entire main floor, consisting of the living room, family room, dining room, kitchen, entryway, and the walkway, it takes maybe 2 to 3 hours with the recharge. Like I mentioned before, the suction is still pretty good. It still picks up droppable stuff out of our main carpet and on the kitchen floor. But it still has some issues with thicker rugs, like area rugs, doormats, anything that has like the ridges in it or ripples in them. It will leave debris in the deeper part of those rugs, and it is noticeable. So just know what carpets and rugs you have that you may have to go over with an upright vacuum. Of course, like we said in other robot vacuum reviews, no matter which robot you buy, none of them can match the power of a full-size upright vacuum. However, having a robot vacuum is really nice because you have something that will clean whenever and mostly wherever you tell it to. And being able to say, Google or Alexa, ask Shark to clean from anywhere we are is so cool and useful. The self-empty base continues to be a huge convenience and has made me never want a robot vacuum with no self-empty base again. It still works great, and the Shark empties nearly everything into the base each time it needs to. Occasionally the vacuum will pick up loose change, safety pins, hairpins, little pieces of hair, or other types of debris that will rattle around in the robot and not empty out completely. You'll usually hear the robot making the noise, or even get a warning from the robot telling you to check the dustpan. You just open it up, you'll see something's in it, and you can take it out or shake it out and press clean for the robot to continue. The 30-day no empty claim that Shark makes is real. It really takes around 30 days or more before you need to empty the base, depending on your usage and the amount of dirt or debris the robot vacuums up. Now, the biggest issue we've been having with the Shark IQ robot for the past few months is with its navigation. It seems like the Shark isn't as smart as it used to be when it comes to navigating our home. It runs into a lot more tables and chairs and couches and cabinets and just all kind of stuff, more than ever before. It even pushes the boundary strip sometime just to get stuck between the boundary strip and the wall, when it never did that before. And if the robot needs a charge when it happens to be furthest away from the base, it will almost always stop and run out of battery somewhere short of the base, because it seems to forget its way back to the base if it's too far away. The Shark still does a decent job vacuuming in nice lines and avoiding stairs, but we have needed to save it more times in the past 6 months than ever before. And in a world when we have many robots for $500 or so starting to come with LiDAR or obstacle avoidance, the Shark IQ may not be able to compete in the navigation game for years to come. Speaking of which, we just ordered the newest Shark IQ that comes with LiDAR, which we will be reviewing very soon. So if you're interested in robots that navigate the best and use LiDAR, hit that bell notification, subscribe today, and be on the lookout for that review soon. After a year of going under tables, chairs, and couches, all while rolling over our dusty floors, the Shark IQ still looks pretty good. I've wiped the dust off of it maybe 6 or 7 times in the past year just to keep it under control, but I haven't for a little bit, just to show you more accurately how our robot looks after normal wear and tear. The self-cleaning brush roll is really good at not collecting hair like other robot vacuums without a self-cleaning brush roll. You still may get a few strands of hair every once in a while, but it's not too much, and the brush roll is easy to pop out, clean, and put back in the robot. And overall, it's remained in pretty good condition, along with the robot's wheels, bumpers, and brushes. After owning the Shark IQ robot with self-empty base, we're still happy with our purchase. It works almost as good as it did a year ago, and we're pretty confident that the Shark IQ will continue to do so going forward. If you're considering this robot vacuum, I would say it's a great buy, especially for $500, since you get the very useful self-empty base included. Well friends, that's the video for today. Do us a huge favor and leave us a like and subscribe to the channel for more tech news, reviews, and so much more. Liking the video and subscribing to the channel are both free for you, and they mean absolutely everything to us. Thanks so much for questing with us, friends. Everybody have a great rest of your day, stay safe, and never stop questing. Peace.